Hi water signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions, okay? So you can identify your intuition because it comes with good spiritual wealth, good spiritual health, but it comes with the essence of love, loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, but it comes from balancing, okay? So you can co-create with the universe. Okay, water signs, remember all my readings, okay, are timeless. We are all energy. We all deal with things, okay, differently. We all deal with the same things but at different times, okay, and we all deal with things differently. So please don't force any of my messages, okay? Let it resonate, all right? Water signs, the first card we're looking for you, water signs, okay, is we're looking for celebrations, or there could be conversations, or you're looking at support when it comes to maybe an event, celebrations, because the Three of Cups can also mean that someone is celebrating about maybe a inheritance, okay, or they're sharing their inheritance with third party energy, okay? There seems to be a third party energy, okay, in your atmosphere. We're looking at celebrations. Maybe you're worried about people talking, a group of people talking, gossiping. Someone could be quite malicious, all right, behind your back. But we're looking at a celebration or people talking behind the Queen of Swords back. Because now we have the energy, okay, of a Queen of Swords. Someone's talking about celebration or getting together with a Queen of Swords. Sorry, my elbow. Okay, getting together with the Queen of Swords, okay. You could be in a feeling for a Queen of Swords. Someone that's self-sufficient, someone that's honest. She sees maybe a problem in a team or a team of people that are meant to be friends. Maybe they're talking. There's hidden feelings, okay? Maybe there's a mistress under the mattress. But we're looking at a mystery within a group, okay? Maybe it's a friendship group, okay? Or a group of friends at work, okay? Someone has a wish fulfillment. It could be a situation where you have to use your intuition, water signs, okay? Because now we're in the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles means a collaboration, a team of people, but it also can mean, okay, a spiritual worship group sort of thing as well, all right? So that means someone's in the desire, okay? Because Three of Pentacles is someone trying to take control of a wish fulfillment by using their intuition. You could be thinking of a Pisces person, someone being very articulate, right? Artistic person. You could be a photographer, okay? Or a poet person. Maybe you have a wish fulfillment, okay, for a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Maybe there's a painful ending. Maybe you have a wish fulfillment for a painful ending for a Queen of Pentacles. You could be in that desire because the Nine of Water, you have this insight. You have a wish fulfillment. Water signs, you're very much heavy in your energy, but you're working on your feelings when it comes to support and a wish fulfillment when it comes to a team, okay? Water signs, you're looking at third party energy. Maybe you have a choice between two women, okay, to work with, or desire to work with, or to have support with. You could be working with a King of Wands, okay? Maybe there's a partnership, but it seems like the King of Wands is turning his back, okay, to a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles when it comes to work and collaboration, teamwork. Because maybe we're looking at a situation where someone wants a new love with a Queen of Swords to collaborate, a wish fulfillment. Water signs, maybe you have a wish fulfillment for the Queen of Swords, okay? And maybe you're in an energy of a Queen of Swords if you're a woman, or if you're a man, you're in the King of Swords energy, okay? Maybe you have that desire to have that conversation because someone is using their skills, okay, and their talents. Because this is when we're in a place of worship. God's allowing you, okay, to show your table of fruitness in front of your enemies. And at the same time, someone has a wish fulfillment to work with a Queen of Swords when it comes to love and work, okay? We can see someone's emotions, all right? Because someone sees maybe a Taurus, Libra, Capricorn person, a wish fulfillment to work with when it comes to self-mastery, maybe. When it comes to work, someone has a wish fulfillment to work with a businesswoman. That's very straightforward, okay? Now you have the blend. Maybe you have a wish fulfillment to marry a Queen of Pentacles. You feel maybe the Queen of Pentacles is a very strong person to marry, water signs, okay? Maybe you're trying to be more creative when it comes to supporting. You have that vision to bring in that romantic feeling for a new beginning for a Queen of Swords, some of you. Some of you is looking at maybe holding back this new love, okay? Because someone's manipulating a team of people, okay? Because now we see the King of Swords, the King and Queen of Swords. Maybe you see someone very balanced and you're holding back. Manipulation. Maybe someone's going for a divorce or a King of Swords, all right? Maybe you're in your King of Swords energy, some of you. You're working on maybe a manipulation, or you're working on your marriage. That's your wish fulfillment. Because someone had a very strong third-party person in their energy. Someone's looking for a new love. Someone's holding back from a new love, or someone's holding on to a new love. Because now we see victory of a Two of Cups. When it sees, maybe you see a victory with your marriage. It's a wish fulfillment to keep your marriage strong. Maybe you feel your wife is a very strong businesswoman, but your wife might be thinking of a heartbreak, a wish fulfillment that was a heartbreak. Someone seems to be single, a single heartbreaker, or it could be a bachelor. You know, that bachelorette woman that you're thinking of is a wish fulfillment. It's a secret. Maybe you're very passionate to go on this adventure and you're thinking about this conflict that you're relying on, which is a burden with your third-party person. Could be a star or someone you want to heal with, maybe your children's mother. Because now you want to walk away from a Queen of Pentacles from giving her charities. Maybe it's a friend or someone's familiar that you took a leap of faith with, but it's come as a battle. Someone has to defend themselves because someone's balancing or juggling a wish fulfillment or a regret. Okay, so it seems like you want to get rid of a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's a third party energy in here. Someone has a decision when it comes to marriage. And someone's going through a new Ace of Pentacles. You're in the energy of a new Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you're working with a Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe you think that person is very strong, water signs. Water signs look like you're going on a celebration, okay? You're looking at a romantic journey. I just saw the Emperor. So maybe you're looking at the Emperor and the Empress. Maybe you're thinking of options to come in. And some of you, it looks like you're going for a divorce. Because someone's trying to hold back someone's resources. And it seems to be an investigation into this skill or the manipulation at work. Maybe that's what's holding you back, water signs. Seems to be a wish fulfillment for a wife. Or to work with the Empress. That's bringing in rewards, recognition. A new job, rise, promotions, investments. Someone's made a judgment. Someone's probably made a heavy decision about a third-party person. You could be thinking about a King of Wands on a romantic journey. You could be a younger masculine, maybe about 25. Maybe you feel like the foundation of this King of Wands is you. But when it comes to your romance, you feel that maybe someone feels like you're immature, all right? Someone's made that decision. So maybe someone's holding back on a new love with you because you want to put more love into yourself, maybe. Because there seems to be options. But this option seems to be a confusion, okay? So now there's an illusion, all right, and confusion when it comes to my elbow. When it comes to the Queen of Swords, okay? Because now we're in the Seven of Cups. This could be a dreamer, okay? But we're looking at the desire. It could be a Scorpio person having a desire to bring confusions, illusions about a Queen of Swords, and you're working on that wish fulfillment with a Queen of Pentacles. There's been a decision. Someone's made it clear. They have a clear decision about an option when it comes to work, team, or it could be about a place of worship. There is a wish fulfillment, though, when it comes to an option, but it seems to be an illusion. There seems to be an opportunist in the energy that's stopping an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups. Like, you know, like when you can work and have love at the same time. Yeah, that's the energy here. But you seem to be confused about this pathway, water signs. Because you want to turn your back on a wish fulfillment. Maybe it was a business decision. But it seems to be two options. Like multiple, like, tasks to bring in your fulfillment, because now you're trying to balance maybe your emotions when it comes to a Taurus person, because now you feel like your love and support is a heartbreak when it comes to like giving to a Taurus person. You feel like there's a regret when it comes to like a victory. Maybe water sign, you're a woman thinking about a King of Swords. Maybe you feel like this King of Swords is going for a legal situation when it comes to investments. Maybe you're thinking about a water sign, water sign person. You're probably thinking about an air sign person or a Taurus person, Gemini or Taurus person, very passionately. King of Cups is on a movement, maybe he's got a battle, a conflict when it comes to the eight, when it comes to money and a project with a Queen of Pentacles. Because they seem to be arguing over inheritance. They seem to be, maybe they're family members. Maybe it's your family member and it's a secret. Or you're doing something with inheritance with a Queen of Pentacles secretly. Maybe you feel secretly the Queen of Pentacles is the devil, and you feel like you want to turn your back on this wish fulfillment when it comes to working with a Queen of Pentacles. You could be a masculine man I'm speaking to. You seem like you want to be more on your pedestal. You probably want to be more stable within yourself and prepare yourself. Because now maybe you want to turn your back maybe on inheritance, or you have to turn your back. Maybe because you feel that maybe a Queen of Pentacles is in your way, bringing confusions, illusions. Maybe you feel this person was an opportunist that brought confusion, illusions. Because it seems to be a judgment. You seem to have made a decision. You're going to make a clarity. Maybe you're thinking about your romance when it comes to a third party energy, a King of Wands. Okay, maybe you feel like the King of Wands should be turning his back on a Queen of Swords that was bringing confusions, illusions on your pathway. Now, someone seems to be going for a legal battle with a Queen of Pentacles. This seems to be a legal battle, blunt truth, when it comes to balance, fairness, truth, which is quite heavy. Maybe you have to go with a split decision when it comes to your Pentacles, your Ten of Pentacles. There was a wish fulfillment for someone's inheritance, maybe. So now maybe there's a legal battle in your energy or coming up to your energy. Because now there seems to be someone is looking maybe at a performer or sending a message, a love message, or maybe someone's learning about someone's new love, maybe a King of Wands. There was a decision to be made, but a third party person probably made that decision and it brought confusions and illusions. So we understand in this group, there seems to be a difficult pathway when it comes to a decision to bring in a Ten of Pentacles, like to make an inheritance or generational wealth. Maybe you want to start again, water signs, because it seems like you're confused, but you want to pour a lot of love back into yourself. Maybe you want a new love with an air sign person, because now you feel like it's toxic. Somebody's angry. Somebody poured love into a Capricorn person. So now there seems to be anger, manipulation, skills being wasted. Because someone went on a pathway with the devil, and now there seems to be justice. Maybe for a Leo person when it comes to a Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to a businesswoman, that's misaligned investments, inheritance. Someone's fighting their family. Maybe their family is very toxic. They're very confused when it comes to the bloodline, or when it comes to like sparking ideas. Someone's very jealous. Somebody was lying. So someone's being very optimistic, because now you look maybe looking at a materialistic person, a gold digger, or somebody was in your energy, very toxic. Someone's very manipulative. when it comes to a foundation of a decision, when it comes to a team of people, that's on the head of the foundation of this team. He's trying to collaborate. You could be a King of Cups. King of Cups, you could be thinking about a King of Cups, but King of Cups is looking at his marriage when it comes to inheritance and wish fulfillment, when it comes to maybe bringing justice to a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe he wants to marry this person, but he's confused because he's very angry. He's very devilish. He's got a very devilish background. So now you're looking at a manipulator, the very emotional manipulator behind his wife. So there was a third party energy. So maybe he's tying up one or two loose ends. Maybe he wants to get rid of or go for a legal battle with Queen of Pentacles. Someone seems like they want to back out, maybe. But they're looking at a new world, or the world, when it comes to money raining down. Maybe he wants to marry this person. But it seems to be a very strong toxic bond between these two. Yeah. We're looking at a very strong foundation when it comes to stability, when it comes to a justice system, because somebody will bring in justice, unfairness. Someone's losing a home, or someone's losing inheritance, and someone's very angry about the situation. But the foundation of this fall was a romantic situation. Someone was very insecure. Somebody was playing with someone's insecurities. And this is why someone has to hold back their anger, because now they understand they have to have a different perspective about the Empress, which is a master at bringing in alchemism when it comes to what's above is below. It's very strong willpower when it comes to being a soul, having a human experience. Seems like maybe you could be a Cancer person when it comes to manipulation, to a Leo person, when it comes to moving forward. Someone moved forward into a conflict. Now this conflict seems to be a group of people fighting, not listening to each other, because now there seems to be slander over money. Someone's looking solely at money and a project when it comes to investment, maybe a Taurus person. So now you're looking at painful ending, Gemini person, or you'll think about a King of Wands looking at Two of Cups. Maybe you think this person is going to be adventurous, coming out of a difficult situation, following God to be victorious. Water signs, maybe you feel a regret about a love and support for a Taurus person, because now there seems to be a heartbreak when it comes to give and share, maybe to your wife or a businesswoman that was a secret. Maybe it's your baby mama, earth sign person, secretly you was given that person. I don't know, or behind your baby mama's back. But someone's angry though. Someone's very toxic. Someone's got very toxic bond. So now there may be arguments between a King of Wands and yourself, a King of Cups, when it comes about, secretly, when it comes to a secret romance, when it comes to illusions, delusions, when it comes to a Page of Cups, when it comes to a message maybe, or when it comes to a performance of something, when it comes to the team's not performing well. So now you see this sparking ideas. Someone's very angry, very jealous. They're trying to turn their back maybe on the devil, King of Wands. But the King of Cups, maybe your King of Cups, maybe think about another King of Cups. He's looking at this Empress on the internet, maybe going into victory. Some of you might think that your soulmate is a King of Swords on his pathway forward. Maybe you're angry that he brought this love of yours into a battle. But there seems to be an angry Sagittarius trying to hold back from a Taurus person. Secretly trying to hold back. Because now someone's probably got a divorce lawyer involved. There seems to be a legal battle over a decision, over a secret romance. Maybe with a King of Wands. Because now there seems to be a battle between a King of Cups and a painful ending on his foundation. Or a King of Swords looking at a painful ending, and on his mind is the King of Cups, water signs. Because there seems to be a wounded warrior in between this group of people. And his Queen of Swords seems to be very angry about a new love. Because there's lies, fears, deception. Somebody lied about Queen of Swords. That's why the King of Cups is going for a painful ending when it comes to his choice of love with a Capricorn, Taurus, Libra person. They're going for a painful ending because now they were looking at stability. They're looking at someone's stability. They're looking at someone's events, festive times in a home. Maybe of a Leo person. Maybe they were looking at a Leo person. Maybe looking at a new home with a love, with a Queen of Pentacles. And maybe you was waiting for like a promotion before you went forward to offer a home of assistance, paying rent maybe for a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe somebody was losing out on their home, so you went in quickly and made a sharp decision. So now maybe someone's found out and you're moving away from a Queen of Pentacles. You feel like that person brings in like confusion. So now you're preparing yourself to face someone's lover, which is maybe a Leo person, the Empress on the internet that's creating a 10 of Pentacles, a wish fulfillment. But someone's turned their back, an Aries, Sagittarius person's turned their back on the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is thinking about the situation and his foundation is having a painful ending because the Queen of Swords is coming up a difficult situation. Now Sagittarius person on their head is thinking of the devil, a very toxic love. It was a very toxic situation. Maybe someone's looking at a karmic friend and business partners and lover. There's too many secret lovers on this table, so they had to make a decision when it comes to reward, recognitions, okay, or being successful. It has to be cleared. Someone's clearing. Somebody wants to clear a Leo's lover who's on the internet, an Empress, for their wish to come true when it comes to a house or an estate that's quite big or quite strong or quite powerful. Belongs to a Leo person, but someone trying to take control. Water signs, it seems like you're trying to take control of your inheritance and you're trying to tie up one or loose ends. But you seem to, your foundation seems to be going for a painful ending, maybe with a King of Swords. All right, then, remember, water signs, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.